Hello, I am Dr. Gul Seckin in Sociology, partnering with Dr. Lisa Henry in Anthropology. We want to tell you about our research, not in a lab or a classroom, but in a circle of dancers. What if a dance could heal? For Native American communities, powwow dancing is far more than performance. It's a powerful expression of indigenous resilience, intergenerational knowledge sharing, and embodied historical memory. With every step, they pass on stories, identity, and strength. This is where our research begins. Our project explores how this tradition strengthens health, identity, and intergenerational bonds. We lead an interdisciplinary study, Dancing Through Generations, centered on the vibrant tradition of powwow dancing as a cultural practice that promotes community well-being and healthy aging in Native American communities. At powwow across Oklahoma and Texas, indigenous families gather, elders, children, teenagers, all moving in rhythm. Our work focuses on powwows in Oklahoma and North Texas, spaces shaped by the historic legacies of Indian territory and the trails of tears, where tradition, memory, and mentorship continue to thrive in motion. Native American communities face disproportionate health challenges, from chronic illness and the persistent health disparities and aging-related issues to loss of cultural continuity due to elder isolation and intergenerational disconnect. At the same time, these communities maintain powerful cultural practices, such as powwow dancing, that foster belonging, emotional well-being, and physical activity. Yet, these health-promoting traditions are rarely recognized or supported in public health frameworks. Too often, research and health interventions overlook culturally grounded pathways to well-being, the practices that communities already use to sustain strength, meaning, and belonging. This matters for designing better culturally relevant approaches to health equity and healthy aging, and it matters now. At the same time, the isolation and chronic illness threaten well-being. As many tribal elders, the keepers of tradition, age, we risk losing their stories and cultural wisdom. Powwow dancing offers a powerful solution. It connects generations, fosters belonging, and supports holistic health. Now is the time to preserve their stories, celebrate their resilience and wisdom, and honor the powwow's power as a tool for healthy aging in a community. Through community-based participatory research and indigenous methodologies, we will document how powwow dancing enhances physical, mental, and social health. Our team will collect oral histories, conduct ethnographic observations, and create a digital storytelling archive that preserves these traditions for future generations. Students will gain hands-on experience in culturally grounded research, learning ethical fieldwork, qualitative analysis, and public scholarship, while working alongside tribal partners. Just as importantly, indigenous voices guide each stage, shaping design, interpreting findings, and co-creating public and scholarly outputs. We are collaborating with community cultural partners, including the Anoli Dance Troupe, powwow networks, tribal cultural resource offices and committees, and respected elders and cultural teachers. Your investment creates a lasting change in several ways. First, preserving cultural heritage. We safeguard elder stories and powwow traditions through a digital archive controlled by Native communities. Second, advancing health equity. We will provide much-needed empirical evidence on the physical, emotional, and mental health benefits of powwow dancing, particularly for older adults, positioning it as a culturally grounded strategy to promote well-being and address disparities in aging and health outcomes. We will also provide evidence for culturally relevant health strategies that address isolation and promote resilience among Indigenous elders. Third, concrete products that serve communities and advance scholarships. Deliverables are concrete and public-facing. Peer-reviewed articles, book proposals, conference presentations, a digital exhibit, and multimedia presentations hosted by UNT libraries. We will also build a digital archive to enable Indigenous participants and communities to control and access their own data, aligned with OCAP principles: ownership, control, access, and possession. Fourth, undergraduate and graduate researchers will gain hands-on experience in culturally grounded research design, fieldwork ethics, transcription analysis, and community engagement, aligned with Momentum Circle's mentorship goals. Fifth, institutionally, this builds UNT's leadership in Indigenous community-engaged research and strengthens student-centered public scholarship. We will train students through real community partnerships and produce a scalable foundation for external funding. This pilot study positions us for major grants from NEH, National Endowment of Humanities, NIH, National Institute of Health, NSF, National Science Foundation, and foundations, private foundations such as the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation and the Mellon Foundation. When you support this project, you invest in cultural preservation, health equity, and student success. Together, we can honor tradition, empower communities, and create research that heals across generations. Thank you.